Simple distillation and fractional distillation. There are two parts in this video. The first part demonstrates how to use the simple distillation technique to isolate the solvent from an organic solution. The second part demonstrates how to separate propanol and water from rubbing alcohol by fractional distillation. Simple distillation. Liquid components with large boiling point difference can be separated from a mixture by simple distillation. Transfer the liquid sample into a round-bottomed flask. The amount of sample should not exceed 2/3 of flask volume. If the flask is filled too full, the liquid inside the flask may overflow while boiling. Add some anti-bumping granules to the solution to prevent flash boiling. Secure the round-bottomed flask with an iron clamp. Put the flask into the heating mantle. Connect a distillation head to the flask. Connect a thermometer to the distillation head with a screw cap adapter. To measure the temperature of the vapor correctly, the mercury bulb of the thermometer and the side arm of the distillation head should be at the same level. If the position of the thermometer is too high or too low, the results will be incorrect. The temperature range of the thermometer used should match the boiling points of the liquid components. Connect a water condenser to the distillation head. Hold the water condenser with a joint clip. If a joint clip is not available, a rubber band may be used to fix the condenser position. Support the water condenser with an iron clamp. Connect the steel receiver to the water condenser and secure the steel receiver with a joint clip. Put a small conical flask under the steel receiver to collect the distillate. If a joint clip is not available, a rubber band may be used to fix the steel receiver. Connect the rubber tubing, which attaches to the lower opening of the condenser to the water tap. Turn on the water tap to fill the condenser with water. Check the joints of the tubings for leakage. Make sure that the direction of water flow is correct. Adjust the water tap to give a moderate flow. Switch on the heating mantle. Adjust it to an appropriate temperature for heating the mixture. Check whether all the joints are tightly fitted and the whole set of apparatus is not tilted. When the distillate starts to come out, adjust the temperature of the heating mantle to control the distillation rate. Discard the first few drops of distillate. Change for a clean conical flask to collect the distillate. Record the distillation temperature. Never let the round bottom flask dry out when performing a distillation. Turn off the heating mantle after the desired amount of distillate is collected. Fractional distillation. Liquid components with close boiling points can be separated from a mixture by fractional distillation. Transfer the liquid sample into a round-bottomed flask. The amount of sample should not exceed 2/3 of flask volume. Add some anti-bumping granules to the solution to prevent flash boiling. Secure the round-bottom flask with a clamp. Put the flask into the heating mantle. Connect the fractionating column to a round-bottomed flask. Attach a distillation head and a condenser to the apparatus. Secure the condenser with a clamp. Connect the steel receiver to the water condenser and secure the steel receiver with a joint clip. Put a small conical flask under the steel receiver to collect distillate. Connect a thermometer to the distillate head with a screw cap adapter. Adjust the thermometer to the right position. Turn on the water tap to fill the condenser with water. Adjust it to give a moderate flow. Make sure that the direction of the water flow is correct. Switch on the heating mantle and adjust it to a suitable temperature. When the distillate starts to come out, adjust the temperature of the heating mantle to control the distillation rate. When separating a liquid mixture by fractional distillation, it is very important to adjust the distillation temperature properly to achieve effective separation. Discard the first few drops of distillate. Change for a clean conical flask to collect the distillate. Record the distillation temperature. This is the boiling point of the first fraction. When the distillation temperature changes rapidly, it means that the first fraction has been completely distilled out. Now change for another conical flask to contain the distillate between the two desired fractions. This portion of liquid will be discarded. When the temperature becomes stable again, change for a clean flask to collect the second fraction. And record the distillation temperature. This is the boiling point of the second distillate. Turn off the heating mantle after the desired amount of distillate is collected.